Foster, word of advice. Never trust a guy with big eyebrows. Foster, word of advice. Never trust a guy with big eyebrows.
Alonzo, great hair, bad attitude.
Foster, word of advice. Never trust a guy with big eyebrows.
Excuse me.
How can I help, Mr. Grundy?
How's it all going, Alonzo?
Smooth sailing, as expected. Let's keep it that way, yes?
That girl who was at my apartment building this morning? She's acting a little strange.
Strange how?
She seemed to have totally forgotten we met.
Does she seem unwell? Trouble?
Well, no, but...
Then I don't see the problem, Mr. Grundy. Everything looks perfectly in order to me.
Right. Enjoying the party?
Immensely.
Thanks, Alonzo.
That's what I'm here for.
Foster, word of advice. Never trust a guy with big eyebrows.
Joey?
That's my name, don't wear it out.
Who do you think those people were?
What, you mean those two monkeys climbing the side of the building? No idea. But I think if you're here looking to uncover something sneaky, they're the best example of sneaky I've seen.
We're exactly where the message said to be. The Aspiration Gala. So now what?
By the abrupt tone of that message, I don't think Graham was cordially invited here to try the canapes.
Me neither. We need to get after those people. They've got to be Graham's contacts. That Alonzo sure doesn't like me much.
I don't know about that. He seemed to be smiling the whole time.
Remind me to teach you about subtlety one of these days. A VIP area? Isn't this whole party exclusive enough already?
Hey, isn't that your wife? Hey, Songbird!
Come on, let's get back to work.
Huh. Maybe she didn't see me.
Raquel sure was acting weird.
Weird how? I thought she was rather polite.
That's what was weird about it.
I'll never understand people.
Let's get back to it.
Whoa! Party! Oh, you meant back to work.
A mysterious figure had gotten upstairs somehow. I was sure that if I could get past the technician and snoop around, I could give chase. An intercom system connected to the control room above.
Hello? Is everything okay down there?
Come quick, the fireworks are going crazy.
They look perfectly good from up here.
How does the elevator work?
Like an elevator? But it's staff only, not for guests of the party.
I need to get up to that control room.
Nuh-uh. Official employees only.
It's an emergency.
There isn't even a toilet up here.
That's all.
Bye then.
It was a hand scanner.
I always say, judge a society on its firework parties. I don't know why I say it. Just making conversation. Remember that time you nearly killed me, Foster?
The tree was the centerpiece of the platform.
I always say, judge a society on its firework parties.
If the technician was supervising the fireworks, maybe I could use them to draw her out.
I always say, judge a society on its firework parties. I don't know why I say it. Just making conversation. I always say, judge a society on its firework parties. I don't know why I say it. Just making conversation. Foster, word of advice. Never trust a guy with big eyebrows.
You've got Astrid.
Something has gone wrong with the fireworks.
You and I have a very different idea of wrong. They're working fine.
Actually, never mind.
Okay, bye.
Doesn't that just warm your cockles like a big old oil change?
I'd hacked the fireworks, but the attendees didn't seem all that bothered. I needed something more scary if I wanted to draw out the technician.
Doesn't that just warm your cockles like a big old oil change? Never trust a guy with big eyebrows. You'll inconvenience anybody just to get your own way, won't you, Foster?
Oh, sorry. Hello. I'm rather preoccupied.
Foster, word of advice. Never trust a guy with big eyebrows. You'd think if I was running a city, I'd install some decent elevator music, huh?
This had to be where the shadowy figure had come from. Who knew a party needed so many servers? If there was some way to access the side of the building, maybe I could follow that strange figure. The panel looked complicated. I was glad Graham was just a cleaner.
Foster. Just one. Please? The big one? Or the little one?
I'm not pressing a button, Joey. Anything could happen.
If I had hands, I'd press it myself. Curb that human instinct, Foster. This is no time for snacks.
They really were fancy sandwiches. The crusts had been cut off.
Curb that human instinct, Foster. This is no time for snacks.
I'd returned the sandwich to its fellows. As quests go, it had been painless.
Curb that human instinct, Foster. This is no time for snacks.
Much as I loved Wendell's Mini K, I didn't think this fancy party was the right place. Hey, Joey.
Is this really the best time to talk about your feelings? Get a move on!
With the vent cover out of the way, I could now access the outside of the building. All right, we're going through the vent.
Age before beauty.
If you say so.
Oh, man! Forgot how old this show was. Okay, move. Can't say I'm not a droid of my word. Well?
Thank you, Joey. Hey, Joey.
Less talking, more climbing. Go!
The culmination of the Aspiration Gala scene is, of course, the reading of one of two poems. These two poems were the property of Poet Laureate Sir Reginald Arthur Schnippel. You have stolen one of them, handed that over to Tarquin, so that Tarquin can read it on stage. Now, as a player, you've stolen one out of the two. You've given one to the droid.
Of Union City. Is everyone feeling aspirational today? I cannot hear you. Once again, it is I, Poet Laureate Reginald Arthur Schnippel, Esquire, to titillate your taste buds and waggle your wits. But first, I know you all love a giggle and a guffaw, and making you giggle is one of my favorite things. So this year, I thought it would be hilarious to see what happens if I asked a droid to write a poem all on his own. So, without further ado, I'd like to bring up a very special guest. My very own Fidelis II domestic savant, Tarquin. Ah, this should be good, folks. And don't worry. However this goes, I'll be bringing up the rear with a cracker of my own. Go on, Tarquin. Show these good people what you've got.
The city smiles upon us with breath of mint and bile. It consumes our darkest substance, leaving nothing but a smile. The smile is thin as onion skin, and silently it screams, chews spiteful curses neath the grin, and snores with darkened dreams. The smile contains a drooling maw, sharp fangs both rank and black, with horrors just behind the jaw, were lips to be pulled back. The smile may be infectious, but the heart is powered by sin, for no one can protect us from the enemy within.
Wow! Tarquin, that was incredibly inspired.
Thank you, thank you. One cannot wait to hear your poem, sir.
Yes, well, perhaps a 5-minute break first.
Schnitzel, where did your ignorant droid find that filthy, hateful poem? Is this your work?
No, sir. I have no idea, sir. Perhaps I should go home now, sir.
Yes, I suggest you do. And you can expect a visit from me later.
Shall I fetch Sir's coat?
Not now, Tarquin. What have you done?
I can only apologize for the Poet Laureate's error of judgment. Please, return to your aspire.
Well, that was certainly something.
And there's a certain desire to know
on its firework parties. I don't know why I say it. Just making conversation.
If that ladder was where the mysterious figure had gone, I had to follow. A rope dangled from the platform. I guess that was where they'd gone.
Jeez, Foster. I expected you to be in better shape.
Shut up, Joey, and keep an eye out. That vehicle. It's the same as the one that stole Milo. Guess that means we're in the right place.
Foster, look out!
Arana?
You!
Arana, stop!
Yeah, Arana, stop!
I'm not who you think I am.
I know you're not Graham Grundy. You've been lying to me since the moment we met. What the hell have you done with the real Graham? And who the hell are you?
My real name is...
Robert!
Danielle Piermont?
The lady from the museum?
What on earth is a nice boy like you doing in a back alley like this? Arana, dear, please! You can stop!
But
His mother and I were at school together. You can trust him, I promise.
Can someone please explain what the hell is going on?
My name is Robert Foster. I've come from the Gap. A few days ago, one of those vehicles attacked my village. The androids were armed. We couldn't stop them. They took my friend, Milo. He's just a kid.
This is just awful!
I needed Graham's ID to get into the city, but I promise you, I didn't hurt him. He was dead when I found him.
The poor boy!
I told him not to try anything stupid. This is all my fault.
Oh, Rana, dear, don't be hard on yourself. Graham knew what he was doing.
So you were both friends with Graham?
I didn't think he had any friends.
Friends, allies, whatever you want to call it.
Graham was working at the land train entrance when he saw one of these things coming into the city.
These things? You mean the stalkers?
I thought they were called creepers.
We call them walkers. Whatever they're called. Here comes another one.
The girl in the stalker. I recognized her. Ember.
Graham was right. Those things are carrying children. Whatever they're doing to them.
It's inside that building.
Then that's where I'll find Milo.
Now then, I must get back to the gala. I fear my absence from the festivities may already be apparent. You two, find out where they're taking those children.
2? You mean 3, don't you?
That's my plan.
Lovely to see you again, Robert.
You too, Miss Piermont.
Oh, and Arana?
Yes?
Trust him. He's from good stock.
That elevator transported the stalker into the building.
We need to find a way to get it working.
What if another one of those big beasts shows up?
Okay, I'll keep watch. Reckon you and your sidekick can figure it out?
Huh. We got this far.
She was talking to me, Rob.
Can you see a button anywhere?
I don't think this place was designed for visitors. Foster, I have auto-linked to the system. Perhaps...
Come on, there's no way.
You were saying...
Hey, Arana, we found a way...
You took quite a hit there.
Whoa. What's going...
It's okay, Foster. Just lie still. Don't be afraid. I'm here now.
Joey. You're Joey.
It's good to see you, Foster.
Where am I?
It's okay. You're safe now.
There was an explosion. Arana, what's happened to...
Don't worry. Everything's going to be all right.
Joey, it's so good to see you again. I should have come back earlier.
Hey, it's no problem.
Could have helped you.
No need, old friend. The Council have everything under control.
But that's just it. The Council. You have to stop them. They're...
Shh. Calm now. Plenty of time to talk when you're better. Need to get you fixed first.
Fixed? What do you mean?
Just relax, old friend. Soon have that smile back on your face.
This doesn't make any sense.
Guess I got what it takes. These doors just opened for me.
Joey, get back!
Huh? Don't shoot!
Confirmed. Welcome to Level 4 UG.
That went well.
I'll say. Are we allowed to be here?
I just got it. The system is finally recognizing me for who I truly am. Joey.
Great. That mean you can disable the android?
If this shell had any sort of weapon, it would be a whole lot easier. But I'll give it a go. Wait right here.
Right here. Brilliant.
This is my time to shine. That android is heading for a fall.
Throughout development, the name for the walkers changed so many times. Initially, it was Pango because the early sketches looked like pangolins, but then they stopped looking like pangolins, so the name was changed to Wolfwalker. But Dave felt that Walker sounded too Game of Thrones, and besides which, there are no wolves in Australia. Then it changed to Creepers because they crept into the villages at night, but that felt a bit weak. So finally, we decided on Stalkers. In celebration of all this indecision, Matthew wrote the lines in which Foster, Danielle, and Urana all used different names to describe these quadrupedic machines.
It's Foster. Just gotta get rid of the android. There's an electrical force field around the button. That's cheap. There's an electrical force field around the button. That's cheap.
With Foster undergoing memory augmentation, even if somewhat briefly, after being knocked out by a stalker, the question quickly arose, who gets him out? His faithful sidekick Joey was always going to be the right answer. Since your Joey is a 10-year younger version of the Joey who runs the city, we decided that it was logical that the environment would recognise your Joey as having full authority, which would then allow us to explain how Foster, Urana and Joey would be able to break into an otherwise impenetrable fortress. That risked making him very powerful, so we designed the shell to be little more than a Wi-Fi enabled floating ball. This constraint focused the puzzle design to operating minor systems and physically bumping things.
There's an electrical force field around the button. That's cheap. What a waste of electricity. Foster, engage your wake-up protocols. No response. I'll have to find another way. It says Foster's an ideal candidate. Ideal for what? Looks like it's monitoring their happiness levels. Whatever this is, it isn't right. Foster will know what to do. There's an electrical force field around the button. That's cheap. The more time they spend in the chip, it's a Kudos MX-5 security console. These things were designed for droids, not people. With the power off, I might have more luck getting to that button. There's an electrical force field around the button. That's cheap. It says Foster's an ideal candidate. Ideal for what? It's a Kudos MX-5 security console. These things were designed for droids, not people. Milo. That's the kid that Foster came all this way to rescue. This is gonna need more than a button press to fix. With the power off, I might have more luck getting to that button. There's an electrical force field around the button. That's cheap. That's not right.
Joey? Did I just hear the sound of an android hitting a steel floor at high speed?
It was a tragic accident. I found Foster! He's in room 3! He's just through those doors, plugged into some sort of machine.
That can't be good. Let's go.
Joey! Milo! Whoa. Wait a minute. Help! Somebody!
Keep it down, would you, Foster?
Yeah, jeez. You scream like a child.
What the?
Joey, you look out for Foster while I get this one.
On it.
I don't know.
It's okay. We're gonna get you out of here. What's your name?
Ember. Where's Pixel? In Vauxhall? Hey, I know that guy. From outside.
Come on, Foster. You're making me look bad.
Joey, on the way here, I saw other Joey.
You mean Joey the Savior? But he left years ago.
Yeah, well, he's back. And somehow involved.
No, Foster. He wouldn't be.
We've got to find him. Tell him what's really going on.
Maybe he can help fix it. Yeah. Me and him together. Dream team.
It's gonna take everything we got to bring down the council.
2 Joeys. What's not to like?
First, we have to get Milo and the other children back to their homes.
About that.
What? Did you find something?
You better follow me. Foster, there's something you have to see. It's over here. Room 5.
The children. You found them? Milo? Milo!
These rooms are full of children, Foster.
Milo. 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 Oh, Milo. Hang on, kid. I'm getting you out of here.
No, wait, Foster!
It's Milo. I have to get him out of this.
These chairs, they're connected deep into their brains. We can't just rip them out. It could be fatal.
But it needs to stop. Shut it down, Joey.
It's okay, Foster. We've triggered the abort sequence.
They'll all get better, I'm sure. It might just take... time.
How long?
Days. maybe weeks. Meanwhile, we've got a bigger problem.
We do?
How do we get all these kids out of here, under the radar? They've all been U-chipped. System will flag them the second they walk out of this place.
It's a U-chip problem, yeah?
One of the problems, sure.
Leet had a plan. A way of getting a kid out of the city. Something about Kudos.
His plan better be good. We've got a truckload of kids here.
Hey, Joey.
What is it, Foster?
You and Arana make quite a team.
She's all right. Hasn't forced me to inhale bird droppings yet.
You're not still mad about that, are you?
I'll get over it.
Do you think these kids are going to be okay?
What do I look like, a doctor?
I mean, will Arana be able to get them to the city walls?
She can handle herself, Foster. Besides, she's got Ember to help. And Danielle Piermont.
You're right. Unstoppable. Maybe we should try and find Joey now?
We've got more important things to do now, remember?
The kids.
Yep, the kids.
Are you sure we can trust Arana?
She saved your life, Foster.
I guess I'm just being paranoid.
What exactly did they do to you in that thing?
I don't know. But I'm not exactly thinking straight right now. That's all for now, Joey.
Let's get to work, Foster.
I have to speak to Leet before he tries to leave the city.
How do I even get out of this place?
That's where Joey comes in.
I do? I mean, yeah, I do.
Somehow, he's been able to open every door in this place.
Joey, you've got superpowers.
I always knew I was special, ever since I was a young droid, helping Foster.
Listen, getting the children out of these labs is one thing, but out of the city...
I think I know how to do that.
Helicopter?
No, Joey. The land train entrance at the city walls.
Are you sure about that?
It's our only option.
With Ember's help, and Danielle's. Leave it with us.
So, I'm going with Foster, Arana?
You're coming with me, Joey.
The Gap Chaps are back in business.
Wait, I need Joey to open the doors, otherwise we'll be stuck in here.
Please, there's no need to fight over me. But carry on. Keep telling me how important I am.
Can you get all the children there once I've got the fix from Leet?
Way ahead of you. I knew this thing would come in handy, eventually.
Arana, good luck.
You too. Both of you. See you at the city walls.
Step back. I'm opening it. Hey, Foster. I've been thinking about Joey. I mean the other one. Maybe he never left.
He walked out into the desert. Years ago, remember?
I'm not convinced. I would never have walked away. And I'm him. And he's me. We've got no time to waste.
Those spa chairs. They're just like the ones they had me in.
Hey, Foster. Can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
When you made Joey, the other one, did you do anything different? Change his protocols?
Not a thing. He's just you, with legs.
And an arm.
Look at all those chickens.
I guess this is what they call reflections. Looks peaceful.
Looks more like brainwashing to me.
Ignorance is bliss. Over here.
It always heightens the drama in a scene when there's an emotional change. In this event, Alonso's emotions move from calmly surveying the reflection spar to seething anger at seeing Foster behind the window. The direction I got for acting Alonso's part here was that seeing Foster makes him snap. He's been hiding this growing resentment as things have unfolded, and in this moment he flips his lid. So there was a lot of substance to the scene to work with when I performed the mocap, especially with that contrast between Alonso standing tall and in his element surveying the wonders of Union City's program at work, then the starkly contrasting explosion of rage at this persistent troublemaker who keeps eluding him. I was doing a few takes for this scene one evening where, having gotten into character, I was shouting in the corridor in the offices and pounding my fists on the walls, improvising lines about how I'll skin Foster alive when I catch him, and my colleagues, also working late, they stuck their heads out of the design room and asked, Is everything all right, Em? We heard shouting, and I assured them that everything was fine. I was just doing some motion capture for this highly charged scene. During the time the cinematic animators were working on this scene, the dramatic choices for Alonso were shifted, so he's more seething yet contained rather than boiling over explosive. But there was a nice direction which was kept. I was advised that when Alonso turns around, it's almost like he's felt Foster with a sixth sense. And this comes through in the cutscene final version still. I had a later role in this scene, adding the facial expressions animation, and was able to again explore and enhance the contrast in his emotional change from a first state, calm, to a new one, angry.
Saying what?
It's
The
an
humans
unusual...
are evil?
Can be evil. Hey, look, Foster. It's your pal.
Mentor Alonso.
Grundy! You again.
Hey, Joey.
What do you need?
I wonder if Leet managed to get Poppy out of the city.
He's either out the city, dead, or captured.
Or he just hasn't tried yet.
Oh, yeah. That'd be ideal.
How are you holding up, Joey?
Stuck in a rusty old factory, on the run from the government. Stupid questions from you. It's nothing I've not gotten used to.
Remind me what we're doing?
We came here to find Leet. He'd figured a way to get children out of the city. Remember?
Let's keep moving.
Waiting on you, Rob.